If you love skincare, you've probably heard of the brand Youth to the People. And while they've been around for a few years, I feel like it was only this past year that people were really starting to ask me questions about the brand. So today, I'm gonna share my favorite products. If you're new to my channel, my name is Susan Yara. I've been in the beauty industry for 2 decades. I was a beauty editor. I eventually started this channel. I own my own skincare line now, and I just really love to educate about skincare, but I just love beauty in general. Youth to the People have been around since 2015. They took that concept of taking nutrient-dense superfoods, foods that we find like in smoothies like ashwagandha and, yerba mate and stuff, and putting it into skincare. But they're also very eco-friendly. They're very driven by giving back to the community and being sustainable, being vegan and cruelty-free. I feel like they were really at the forefront of being a clean, modern brand, because I think there's a really big difference. Like there's the clean brands that were all about trying to scare everybody about not using, scary ingredients and stuff, but instead embodying this being sustainable and eco-friendly as much as possible. There's not a perfect way to be a brand that's eco-friendly, not yet, but I feel like this is the move into the right direction of being mindful of that. I first met the founders a couple of years ago. I was still pregnant with Isla, so I met them at an event at their space in downtown LA where they were, already bringing in lots of different brands and stuff to collaborate with them and just being very open to the community about their brand and, how they want to give back. And I'll be honest, I wasn't that interested in the brand when they first launched. When they first launched, I was kind of like, okay, this is a fine cleanser, this is a fine, moisturizer and stuff. But for some reason, it didn't click with me at the time. And then it was when I was at that event that I was like, oh, they had just launched their kombucha exfoliating toner, and I was like, this is speaking my language. I love a little lactic acid. I love an exfoliating toner. You guys know I do. And so I started to really pay attention from there. And as I started to try more and more of their products, I realized they have a really good range of products. They're one of those brands that have just enough products to put together your perfect skincare routine, and all of the products are really good, but the magic, their special sauce, really is in all of their jars. So the product that really made me love Youth to the People, ta-da! This is their Superberry Hydrate and Glow Dream Mask. It has maki and vitamin C and squalane and hyaluronic acid, and it feels like this was made for me. I'm realizing, that I have a type when it comes to your sleep masks, and I really like a nice, rich, creamy, almost airy type of sleep mask to basically finish off my entire nighttime skincare routine. This is actually my second jar. I went through the first one really quickly. It's such a beautiful product. If you haven't tried this product yet, it is meant to be the last step in your skincare routine. Some people can use it as a moisturizer. As long as you're wearing other hydrating products underneath it, this can be your final step if you especially have normal or oily skin. But for someone like me who tends to have drier skin, especially during the winter, this is the last step of my skincare routine after I put on a moisturizer. It really helps to hydrate, moisturize, protect your skin. It has THD ascorbate in here, which is a vitamin C derivative. I have always loved that ingredient. I have always seen my skin look brighter and just more even. I don't know how to explain it. I've always loved THD, but besides that, it has another one of my favorite ingredients, and that is squalane. Over the last couple of years, I've just come to realize that squalane is one of my, you know how people have love languages? It's like my skin language. Vitamin C. Vitamin C and squalane. It's just, that combination is almost like a dream to me. Anytime I see it in a product now, I'm like, this is my product, this is meant for me. So it has those ingredients, but it happens to be in this really nice, rich cream, and it just feels so good on your face. You just apply a thick layer right before bed. I let it just kind of absorb slightly, but it's meant to be a mask, so it doesn't absorb all the way into your skin until you wake up in the morning, and then you're just plump and dewy. Going from their Superberry Hydrate and Glow Dream Mask, I have to mention their Dream Eye Cream. I know there are people that are like, but Susan doesn't use eye cream. No, that is a misconception. I have always said, and if you've been following me for a while, that I love to use an eye cream underneath my makeup in the daytime. I have said I don't use eye cream at night. And yes, I have acknowledged that an eye cream is essentially a moisturizer in a jar. It doesn't mean that you can't enjoy an eye cream. This eye cream is really special. It does have similar ingredients to the Dream Mask, but it's still very different in my opinion. And you know, for people like me who want their makeup to look smooth in the eye area underneath the eyes to really look plump and dewy, this is an eye cream that I love. Yes, it has THD ascorbate in it and some similar ingredients. A lot of moisturizers do, but this also has lots of other antioxidants in it. It has goji berry and it has ceramides, which I think really makes a huge difference for me when I'm trying to, you know, like plump that area underneath my makeup. And when I say plump that area, what I'm essentially trying to do is make my makeup look really smooth. I don't want my concealer and my foundation and stuff to just settle into my fine lines and wrinkles. I'm getting older, so I need that kind of help. And I really love this. It is really rich, creamy. It has shea butter in it, so it's nice and thick, but it absorbs into your skin very, very nicely. This is the perfect eye cream for me for underneath makeup because I do feel like it feels just kind of like smooth and plump in my eye area whenever I use it. Next up, I want to talk about their moisturizer. So again, everything that I put into my like top favorite products from Youth to the People, they're all in jars. I love everything that they have in jars. I think all of their products are really great and done very well, but what they have in jars truly is like so good. So this is a product that I love. I use this all the time. It's their Adaptogen Deep Moisture Cream. This is more of a daytime cream for me as a person with dry skin. During the summertime, for someone like me, this could be a nighttime cream as well. But right now I prefer to use it during the daytime. It is nice and rich and moisturizing, but it's not heavy. And I think that's what makes it very interesting to me because it gives you all of the moisture that you need for someone with dry skin, but it doesn't feel like you're just overdoing it with this thick layer, which I like too, but that's usually at night. Some of the amazing ingredients in here, again, speaking my name, squalane. But this also has adaptogens in it, which is why it's called Adaptogen Deep Moisture Cream. It has ashwagandha and it has reishi. These are ingredients that are used as supplements a lot of the time for people that are really into like wellness and detoxifying and all that kind of stuff that I know some people get really upset about lately, but you know, let people live, okay? Let people enjoy their lives. If that's what they want to do, they're not hurting anybody. I just love the way this moisturizer feels. Like all that aside, these are just full of antioxidants. This is a very nourishing cream to my skin. I love the way it feels. It absorbs immediately. It never feels like I'm wearing something heavy. It has something called pentapeptides in here, and those are full of amino acids, which I just think are so great for the skin. Everything about this moisturizer, even if I didn't know anything about formulation or anything about ingredients, just putting it on your skin, you know that this is a special moisturizer. All right, next, this is the Superfood Air Whip Moisture Cream. This is not a moisturizer for me. I have dry skin, but it doesn't mean that I don't appreciate it. I know that people that have oily skin, normal skin, that maybe just want a light moisturizer to use maybe underneath a sleep mask like this one. This is a very nice moisturizer. I think now that I have my own skincare line especially, I know the process that can go into making this beautiful feeling type of cream that goes into a jar. I really do. It's a process. You guys have no idea. It's like being an amazing baker and making souffles and different types of cakes. There's a lot that goes into these jars. There's processes that go into this, and this feels very special. It is very airy. When it says it's an Air Whip moisturizer, it does feel light and airy. It doesn't feel heavy. You do feel like you're getting a boost of hydration from this. It has hyaluronic acid in it. Some of the antioxidants come from the kale and the spinach. Again, like going back to that LA vibe, kale and spinach, nice, beautiful antioxidants. You get vitamin C, E, and K, which are really great. Vitamin K specifically is great for people that have a little bit of redness in their skin. And of course, it has green tea in it, and green tea is an amazing antioxidant-rich ingredient. It's not anything new that we find in skincare products, but we know it works. We know that green tea is very beautiful for the skin, and it's a really good caffeine boost too. It does have like a scent to it too. There's something like refreshing to it. It feels very energizing or something. If you have oily skin or you don't like a heavy moisturizer, you are going to love this. This is like your elevated light moisturizer. And then last, this is my favorite product by Youth to the People, and I think some people will be surprised by it. This is the Yerba Mate Resurfacing Energy Facial. This is a beautiful exfoliator. I use this like once or twice a month on especially like my nose area where I tend to get blackheads or any of my congestion. This is beautiful. Like this is a very, very lovely exfoliator, and I think people don't think to pick this one up because they see that it says microdermabrasion on it. It's a physical exfoliation, but the formulation of this is it's really, really nice. It has a lot of my favorite ingredients in it. Besides like the yerba mate, it has guayusa in it too, if I'm saying that right, which are 2 ingredients that are just really highly caffeinated, which we know energizes the skin. It can help to just temporarily like tighten and depuff the skin as well. It has enzymes in it like papaya enzymes. It has lactic acid in it. It has niacinamide in it. You can just feel how special this product is when you put it on because it has this thick pasty texture to it, and it has the most beautiful light. It's kind of like a spa-like experience when you put it on, the scent of it. It almost feels like you're putting on like a peanut butter on your face or something, and it feels kind of like grainy, and as you start to rub it around on your skin, you can feel that there's like some kind of a exfoliant in it, but it's so gentle. It feels the way a physical exfoliant should feel. It's nice and gentle on your skin, but you're also getting the enzymatic exfoliation as well and stuff. It's a beautiful, very, very beautiful exfoliator. And when you rinse it off, your skin feels like it's new skin. I mean, I'm trying to sell this to you guys. Like, I love this stuff. It is so, so good. By far my favorite product from Youth to the People. So those are my favorite products from Youth to the People. These are, you know, it's like your daily green juice for your face or your smoothie. I think Youth to the People has some great products. I know that people love their cleanser. The brand actually just sent over their new energy serum for me to try, so I just started using it. I'll be able to share what I think of it soon because obviously I want to give it a try for a little bit before I start talking about it. But I love this brand. I love what they stand for. I love the vibe of the owners. I feel like they just have good vibes. And you know what? We want to help people that have good vibes and put out good vibes into the world. So I love Youth to the People. Can't believe I was sleeping on it for as long as I had because you have to at least give one of their products a try. And like I said, the Yerba Mate Resurfacing Energy Facial, by far my favorite product. Second favorite product though, it's between these. I love everything that they have in jars. They have really good products. Give them a try. Tell me in the comments below what you guys like about Youth to the People. What are your favorite products from them? What brands do you want me to, tell you my favorites from next? Find me in our private Facebook group. We're doing a lot of fun things in there. We hit 50,000 followers. So I feel like, we gotta celebrate, start doing some fun giveaways and stuff in there. So I'll leave a link in the description box. You can find me on Instagram @SusanYura, and I'll talk to you guys soon. That was a mouthful.